What up, guys? Superdarkwater on the channel. So today I'm gonna review/roast Phoenix Resurrection. Not that it needs to be roasted any more than it already is. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like this SJW costume Rogue, and Colossus doesn't have any lines on him and just feels lazy, and I don't know. What's her name? Shadowcat doesn't really seem like Shadowcat. Like it's another character entirely. Old Man Logan, I liked him in Old Man Logan, but not really in other titles. Nightcrawler looks pretty good. Storm looks good. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like I'm being nitpicky almost. But I just don't feel like these books are worth $4.99. Like DC Comics consistently puts out books for $2.99. And they're amazing. So I don't know, when it's less than stellar for $4.99, I'm not impressed, but I'll review it anyway. Basically these kids they find this girl, and she's like dead and floating, and she says some weird things backwards, and then there's another girl that appears, and it's Jean Grey or something, I'm not really sure, and then the X-Men show up. What is it, a young Jean Grey? I don't even know. Someone who's way more interested in this comic is probably gonna school me in the comments below, but whatever. So yeah, and then there's this character that shows up. I think she's from like Excalibur, I think this is Rachel Grey. Yeah, not really sure. I want to know where she came from though, because I feel like she was like an 80s character, but yeah. I like how the women are drawn like women though. It looks great. Just that, like, this guy is really good at drawing eyes. Like, you'll see even right here. He is great at drawing eyes. Lionel Yu, I think. But he barely ever draws eyes. Like, their eyes are always blacked out. And it's like, I know it's probably his perspective thing, but just feels like he should draw more eyes. Like, I don't know. And they waste 2 pages on this big title. Like, look at this. Everyone's eyes are, like, closed or looking down. Like, and then, okay, there's her eyes. Like, look at that. Why, is he too lazy to draw the eyes? I don't understand. It almost looks like 2 different artists. But, yeah, you get the X-Men all not being heroic, and what's going on there, and I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the whole, like, I feel like it's played out. The whole iPads and coffee and smartphones, like... Okay, that's what we were doing, like, when, like, I don't know, Brian Michael Bendis was at peak Marvel, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. It was cool to have superheroes and smartphones, but now it's just, like, played out. Like, she just looks so boring. I don't know. Magic is cool. I think she's in the New Mutants. I want to learn more about her character, because that movie looks good. And then, yeah, they go off to 3 different parts of the Earth to find some energy things that they're trying to figure out what's going on, because these kids in the beginning of the book that like were found floating and whatever. Yeah, it's not very action packed. Like, you know, it's like this, they're all walking and you get the super flaming Iceman, like can't even walk up the steps. Like, really? That's just not very heroic. And then Rogue gets tackled by this monster, and you get a young Wolverine versus the old Wolverine, but there's like barely any shots of it happening. It's more of like, I don't know. Okay, now it gets a little bit more action packed, but it's like you don't really know what's going on. You got the Hellfire Club guys going crazy, but look, that she doesn't even have a mouth or a nose. Like, it's just, it almost feels like, I don't know. The action is just all from perspectives that are not that interesting. Okay, and then they all look up in the sky and they see sun, something coming, a phoenix in the sun. And then you get this other Jean Grey that's like a young Jean Grey, I guess, working in a diner. And she goes home to her family. And it's like, what universe is this? Because then Cyclops shows up. Hello, sweetheart, miss me. So yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on. This is an older Cyclops, but there's like a younger Cyclops here, I think. And then there's this young Jean Grey, and then there's really young Jean Grey or something. But is this a flashback or a retelling of her origin? I don't know. X-Men is very hard for me to follow. But yeah, I don't know. Marvel's on their way back to doing better X-Men comics. This is great. I'll review this. I love that comic book. But yeah, I don't know. Marvel's on their way back to doing better comics. This is better than Secret Empire, obviously, and the artwork was a lot better than Secret Empire. But yeah, I don't know. It's confusing, weird. Pick it up if you like X-Men. Otherwise, I would skip it. Wait till Marvel gets their stride back. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Make sure you still subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this book in the comments below. And follow me on Twitter, superdarkwater. Alright guys, thanks for watching.